You're listening to the Intuitive Souls Podcast. I am your host, Erica Russo, psychic medium and intuitive development coach. This show is all about giving you the conversations, tools, and wisdom you need to live life the intuitive way. Whether you are waking up, wanting to develop your intuition and connection to spirit, or wanting to live a more magical life, I got you covered. I give you grounded, practical, and insightful content that helps you wake up, level up, and connect with your soul. I'm excited you are here. Let's wake up together. Hello. Welcome to the Intuitive Souls Podcast. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome. I'm really excited that the universe led you here. If you are an OG and you keep coming back, you keep learning and growing and listening and expanding and learning to trust your intuition and holding patience for me while I kind of took a couple of months off from podcasting, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your continued support. I'm really excited to be here. And for all of you that have been listening for a while, obviously, you're well aware that I really haven't released anything since January. And the last time I spoke to you guys, I was letting you guys know that my book was going to be published in mid-February. And I am happy to say that my first book, The Light Compass, is available now. I am just kind of still in that blissful, like, I can't believe I wrote a book kind of vibe. So if you haven't grabbed it already, the link will be in the show notes for you. Or you can go ahead and grab a signed copy where I'm going to be sending you a little something as well. You can head on over to my website to order your signed copy. But with that being said, I wanted to do something for my book. I wanted to do something. I didn't know what it was, and I let it simmer. And I finally decided that with every purchase, I want to give a ticket to a one-day workshop on April 30th to anyone who purchases the book. This is going to be all via Zoom, and the way I'm setting it up is there's going to be a couple of sections. There's going to be a section where we dive into intuition. There's going to be a section where we talk about other things and breath work and all of that great stuff. So all you have to do if you're interested is buy a copy of my book and take a picture of it. You can send it to me at hello@ericarusso.co. Or the easier way is to just take a picture or put it in your Insta stories and tag me in it. And I will personally send you the link to sign up for the Light Compass workshop. This Light Compass workshop, I'm probably going to be charging over $100 for it. And if you just simply purchase the book before April 30th, you will have lifetime access to this free event. So I will go ahead and have the link below so you can grab it on Amazon. I know that Amazon puts it on sale so you can get it for a really great price. And again, just make sure you take a TikTok or a photo or an Insta story. Make sure you tag me in it. And I'm going to just go ahead and send you that link to come hang out with me on April 30th from 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 4 p.m. So, with that being said, I have so much more that I'm doing, and I'm so excited to be sharing with you guys that, drum roll please, big deep breath. For the first time ever, I have pushed myself out of the comfort zone, and I will be doing a evidential mediumship demonstration on April 14th, I believe. It's a Thursday. Yes, April 14th at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you are interested in grabbing or reserving your spot for that, I'm probably going to cut it off at about 20 people. So if you're interested in grabbing your ticket for that, please be sure to go and head on over to my website to grab your ticket to that. And another thing that I just want to put out there, and then we will head into today's actual episode, is I am opening up for the last time ever my 6-month mentorship program. So, what this essentially entails is monthly one on one calls with me. You get access to everything that I do, every class that I teach, every workshop that I host, all of my courses, as well as the Intuitive Life Society for the 6-month duration. This is perfect for anybody who is ready to just dive the fuck in, whether that is to further develop your mediumship or maybe grow your spiritual business, whatever it is, just deepen your connection to your own soul. This is really an amazing opportunity. I already have some beautiful souls within my mystic mind. And if you are interested, you can head on over to my website to go ahead and put in an application. If this works for, if I feel like you would benefit from working with me and being part of the Mystic Mind, I will send a link to go ahead and we can schedule a discovery call. But this is going to be the last time I offer this option. So if you're interested, I'd love to connect with you. And that's really it. So let's go ahead. I just feel like it's been forever since I've actually sat here and recorded. But today, I want to share with you a coaching session that I did with one of my Intuitive Life Society members, Zoe. She was such a Trojan when it came to this, and we really spoke about a very a subject that might trigger people. We did speak about rape and sexual assault, so I just kind of wanted to give you that trigger warning. But what a what an incredible example she is, being so vulnerable and allowing me to record this experience for anybody who may be healing through something like this. Um, she is also an incredible healer herself, and I will have her information in the show notes as well. So if you are interested in doing a session with her, the link will be there for you. So I hope that this particular episode, brings insight, brings healing, brings a different perspective to anybody who has experienced some sort of sexual assault in their life. And I cannot wait to connect with you next week. I'll see you guys soon. Okay, guys, today I am lucky enough to have a amazing woman on the show. Her name is Zoe, and she's also part of Intuitive Life Society. And I had the privilege to actually work with her a couple months back, one-on-one, and it was such an incredible opportunity for me to see her growth. And I'm just so happy that she's here. So Zoe, thank you so much for being here and just being you. I really do appreciate you on.
Thank you for having me.
So tell me, what exactly is the block that you're working through right now?
So specifically, I've suffered some trauma, rape specifically, more than once. So it was almost to a pattern.
Yeah.
I was date raped at one point in time when I was 18. And then at 19, 20, sorry, I went to a club and I was drugged by the bartender, and woke up in a hotel room with this old man with a mustache. And don't really know what happened, but I've been having a lot of flashbacks lately. And then in my previous relationship, I was with him for 10 years, and there was often unconsensual sex. So we'll call it what it is. It was rape. Even though we were in a relationship, I would say no, and he would do what he wanted. So I've done a lot of healing. I've done a lot of work, forgiving, releasing, but it's keeps coming up. It's a problem in my current relationship right now. Um, and it's blocking me from surrendering and really connecting fully and just like stepping into fully who I am. I'm feeling that that's my block right now.
Okay. So, first off, I need to say just how incredibly strong you are. I just don't think you have even the tiniest clue of how incredibly strong you are. No woman nor man should ever have to deal with that sort of trauma and that sort of disrespect ever in their life. So thank you so much for being open about it. And like my heart goes out. Um, so with that being said, I know you're a healer. I know for a fact as a profession you are a healer, and I know that you are not afraid of healing. You're so open to it, and you know the power of it. And you did talk briefly about forgiveness. And it's important to forgive the other person, but here I really think that we're just stumbling. Have you forgiven yourself?
No, I haven't, and I don't know how. I was trying to figure out why can't I just sorry,
No, it's fine. It's fine.
why I can't forgive myself.
You can forgive yourself. That thing that's telling you that you cannot forgive yourself is fear. It's shame. You have the power to forgive yourself. That's the first thing. Shame is a very powerful tool. It's a very powerful thing, and it can really hinder us in our life. I mean, truly. If we're feeling shameful towards something in our past and everything like that, it blocks us from really, truly forgiving ourselves. But it's just a thing, it's just an emotion,
Mm. Sure.
right? It's just, and that's where we get tripped off, because sometimes, because we have to feel all the feelings, the human scale of emotions, where it's, we feel joy, we feel love, we feel bliss, we feel all of that great stuff. We also have to feel the bad stuff. And
Yeah.
sometimes trauma makes us hold on to those bad feeling emotions,
Yeah.
but it's just an emotion. It's not who you are. It's not a part of your soul. It's not a part of your identity. It's just a feeling,
Mm.
you know?
It's powerful to think of it that way, that it's just a feeling, it's just an emotion.
So let me ask you a question. Have you ever felt pissed off?
Yeah.
Okay. It was just a feeling and it passed, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Maybe you were pissed off for a day. Maybe it was 2 minutes. Who knows? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was a feeling and it passed. Have you ever felt joy?
Of course.
There you go. Yeah. It's a wave of emotion, and shame is one of those things. But it's, for some reason, I feel like when it comes to shame, and when it comes to, ultimately our power being taken away from us, it's like when I look at shame in like my mind's eye, it's like sticky. It's like a glue. It's like a tacky, where it's not as simple as like letting go of anger or letting go of embarrassment, right? It's like it has a different consistency, I believe.
Yeah, I believe that too.
Where it's like walking in, like, I don't know, what's like, monkey glue or whatever it's called, or super glue, or just like that sticky sap. That's what I'm seeing. Like the sap where it's still, even if you get rid of the shameful, even though you try to get away from that shameful experience, the sap is still there and it will still bring you back to it.
Hmm.
You know, um, if we look at it like that, you can get rid of the shame.
Yeah. Makes sense.
You can. You completely can. And in order, and shame, that's just the thing. Like I just feel shame is sometimes more toxic and more volatile than anger.
It is in my life.
It is. I think it is in in my life as well. Shame is so much harder to deal with, especially in the after effect of a shameful experience or a time where shame came into play than anger. Because you get angry and then you get over it.
Mm-hmm.
Might take you a while, but anger is so much easier to work with.
Yeah, I agree.
you know? So, what we can do is I want you to go ahead and I want you to close your eyes. And I was going to tell you to take a big deep breath, but you're already there. Awesome. So, I want you right now to just really get into that quiet place in your mind. And I want you to visualize yourself in a forest. And while you're looking around in this absolutely beautiful forest, you come across a tree. And ingrained in this tree, it says shame. And you see the sap coming down the tree. It's almost taking over it. So you start to bring yourself closer to it to see what's going on. And the closer you get, the more you see how many things have gotten stuck in the sap. Bees, leaves, acorns. And you notice a little chipmunk stuck in the sap and it's really trying to get out. So you do what any healer would do, and you go ahead and you try to help this little chipmunk. And you finally allow this little chipmunk to be set free. But during this process, you get stuck in the sap. Not only does your hand get stuck, but then your elbow gets stuck. And then some of your jacket gets stuck. And then your hair gets tangled into this sap. And you feel completely stuck. You have no idea what to do. You feel helpless. You feel out of control. And then you realize that this is all in your head. And all you have to do is open your eyes. You okay over there?
Yeah. Wow. That was so powerful. And what's crazy is as soon as I was getting stuck, the first thing that came into my head was, you know better. You should have known better. You know better. Interesting. What a release. Just
Yeah.
open my eyes. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Whew.
How are you feeling?
Liberated.
Oh, good. Good. So now that you have left the shame over there, can you forgive yourself?
I don't see why not.
So this is what we're going to do now. You're going to close your eyes again.
Okay.
And I really want you to tune into that natural rhythm of your breath. Really go inward. And right now, I want you to visualize yourself exactly what you're wearing right now. That black shirt, those beautiful gold necklaces. I want you to visualize her standing right in front of you. That strong, empowered woman that has been through so much. That incredible healer, that amazing mom. That beautiful soul standing right in front of you. And I want you to go ahead and I want you to open up that heart chakra. Really open it up. Because right now you're not only giving, but you are receiving. And right now, I want you to go ahead and say what you need to say to her. Tell her how you forgive her, that it was never your fault. Tell her what she needs to hear. You can gradually bring yourself back into the room, into your body. How you doing over there? Yeah. So I want to just share with you this exercise that really helps, because sometimes, you might have made a huge step forward with this exercise and really connecting to your present self. But sometimes it doesn't happen overnight. You know what I mean? I think that's something that we all learn as healers is like healing is not linear. We think that we heal from a trauma, we think that we heal from a relationship, and we're good for years and years and years, and then something happens or something pops up in meditation and we're like, well, fuck.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus. So something that you can do is something that I actually learned from Meg Vanderkruik from This Mess Is Ours. When she goes and just during her day, whether she stubs her toe or she finds herself saying something negative towards herself in her mind, she instantly forgives herself. If she forgets an ingredient in one of her recipes, if she, gets the wrong milk or the wrong, whatever it is, big or small, she will stop and she will say, I instantly forgive myself.
Oh, I love that.
I forgive myself. It has nothing to do with anybody else but you. You're flexing that forgiveness muscle. And obviously, it's so much easier to forgive other people. That's the crazy thing.
I know.
It's so crazy. It's a lot, it's still not easy, but it's a lot easier to forgive other people than it is for ourselves. So
Really
if we go ahead and we try to make it a part of our everyday life, that probably will help us forgive ourselves for the things that we're not proud of, But really, the biggest thing with this is you have to feel into it. You can't just say, I forgive myself.
Right.
Really take a moment. Really take a moment and feel the forgiveness in your heart.
Right.
Because there's everything has, every single emotion is a vibration. And I don't know about you, but when I realize I've forgiven somebody, it's like this feeling in my chest. It just feels lighter there.
Right. Yeah.
I'm not holding on to that in my heart anymore.
Exactly.
So if you can feel that feeling in your chest, even if it's just a quick, pop, that you're on the road to learning to forgive yourself every single day.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah. It was really, I don't do it every single day, but those days where you're in your head and you're like,
Yeah.
my Felicia comes out and I'm just like in a mood and everything like that quickly comes into like my conscious mind. And I'm like, oh, it's okay. I can forgive myself. Because we can forgive ourselves anytime, any place, anywhere.
Yeah.
But you did amazing. You're it's so crazy because when energy gets lifted, people's shoulders just naturally go back.
Yeah. Yeah.
It looks great.
I can just, I just feel the energy difference around me. The vibration is different. Everything is different.
Yeah.
It's just,
Yeah.
yeah. It's interesting because I've been on a different vibration. I knew I would never attract that in my life again. I would never suffer these traumas again in my life, but yet I was so stuck on like that was the last piece. I could not let go, like forgive myself. And I can feel it now. I just feel liberated. It's mind blowing.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad. So I'm going to pull you a card from Denise Lynn's Sacred Travelers Oracle deck. Let's see what Spirit has to say right now. Oh, you got 2 popping out. Oh, 3 popping out. Holy crap. I love when this happens. Stepping into your power.
Oh, geez.
This one popped right out. And then we had Voyage of the Heart. Wow. Love flows through you and to you. Wow.
Oh, come on.
And then Journey by Moonlight.
Oh my God.
Believe in magic. And if you see the picture, there's trees in here, just like the tree that we had to get rid of or break free from.
Right.
Wow. Holy crap. Wow. Stepping into your power, Voyage of the Heart. Wow.
And I'm so drawn to the moon lately. Like I've just been like feeling like I need to just like be in the moon. It's so crazy.
That's just, I love when you just, oh my God. I really love it when that happens and it just verifies the healing that just took place.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Woo! It just feels everywhere.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you did so well. You did amazing. Thank you so much for showing up for yourself. Thank you I mean, seriously, it's not easy. You know, healing is not easy by any means. And this was huge.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you so much.
And remember the forgiveness exercise. You know what I mean? Because sometimes we can get back in our heads, you know, where sometimes it's very easy to get stuck in those nasty feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Just start forgiving yourself for every little thing. And then maybe the sap won't be so sticky.
Yeah. And I love that I just have to open my eyes. It's so damn simple. But like even just in moments of where I'm, you know, my head's going all over, I realize my eyes are always closed. And it's just that even though it's not, it's what's the word? Symbolic, but like even just doing the motion, just bam, just open your eyes. I'm sorry. I'm just like, it's so simple, but like not, but oh my gosh, I'm all over the place, but thank you.
You're so welcome. Thank you. All right, guys, I'll see you next week.